Welcome to the Sail Exchange. My name is Crafoord, and today we're going to go through measuring some various sails, being some headsails and some mainsails. We've got a form here on this clipboard which has all the attributes from our website and some very basic tools, being a tape measure and a vernier is all you need. The vernier not so important, the tape measure is important. There's about 25 different fields to fill in on the form, and if you can manage about half of them, you'll be doing well. We'll go through the different fabrics as well, and we're going to go and measure some sails now. So to measure the sail, especially a headsail, we have to measure the luff from the tack to the head. Then we measure the leech from the head to the clew. And then we measure the foot from the tack to the clew. That gives us 3 outside measurements. And then we have another special measurement called the LP, or luff perpendicular, which is from the clew to the shortest point. Okay, we're now going to measure the luff of the headsail. And what's important is we tension the sail out tightly so there's no wrinkles in the luff. The luff being the leading edge of the sail, or the front of the sail. When we pull it out tight, we want to measure to where the halyard shackle would attach. And that measurement there is 9.93 metres. So we would record that on the form at 9.93 metres. Now we're going to measure the leech, or the trailing edge of the sail, the second longest edge. And we're holding the tape measure, the 0 point on the clew, and we're measuring now the leech, and that, pulling it out tight, is 9.38 metres to the bearing point. We write that down. Okay, now we're at the tack of the headsail, and we're going to measure from the clew to the tack and measure the foot measurement. So again, we pull the fabric firm, and we measure to the tack bearing point on the webbing here, and it's 5.06 metres. So we now record that as the foot measurement. The fourth and final measurement is the LP, and that's the luff perpendicular, and that's the shortest distance from the clew to the luff. So we pull the fabric firm again, and we just check our measurement here, and that measurement, the shortest measurement, is 4.8 metres. Now we've measured the LP, we've got a measurement from the clew to the shortest point to the luff. It gives us a rectangle. If you multiply that by 2, the luff by the LP, divide it by 2 gives us a sail area. So the sail area is the luff length multiplied by the LP divided by 2. On the form we provide you from the Sail Exchange, one of the most important details is the measurement of the luff tape. So we use a vernier for that to make sure it fits the track in your foil, and this one here is 5mm. Please do your best to fill in all the details, being the material type, this being a laminate sail, fill in the attachment, being a bolt rope, fill in if it's furling, yes or no, and any information you can fill in the form would be very helpful. For the Sail Exchange website, we require photos and close-up photos of the corners, being a close-up of the tack, the head and the clew, and a photograph of the sail overall, and photographs of the sail where there's any damage or repairs, and a photograph of the sail in its bag. To assist you filling out the form, we're going to go through some different material types of sails. So this sail here is a laminate, which is a Kevlar aramid laminate, that's a brown colour. This sail here has got hanks, bronze piston hanks, and has a cruise laminate, which is a white laminate. This sail over here is made of Dacron, which is your pretty popular material, a Dacron mainsail here. This sail here is a laminate, again, out of a carbon laminate with the black yarns. And this last sail is a membrane sail. This is a taffeta, and it's in a black finish. Okay, we're going to measure a mainsail now. And first of all, we're going to measure the luff, and we're going to pull the fabric firm. So we're holding the tape measure at the top, and I'm holding it down here to the tack ring. And I've got a measurement of 8.71. So I record that measurement, 8.71. We're now going to measure the leech. So I go over this side, same 0 point, pulling the fabric firm, and the leech is 9.32. Now going to measure the foot measurement. And the foot measurement here is, if I could see, 3.45. To work out the sail area, you multiply the luff by the foot and multiply that by 0.62. So 62% of a rectangle. On the form we're asking a few details, and that is how many battens are in the sail. This sail has 4 full battens, and we also have to measure the slides, and again we use a vernier, and we measure the slide of our vernier, and we measure the width and the depth of these slides. So these are 11 by 7 millimetres. With the details required for the form, we would note this sail would have 4 full-length battens. We would note the sail number. We would note that it's Dacron. We would have a guess on the weight of the Dacron, saying it's 7-ounce Dacron. We would note it's got 2 reefs, and we'll do our best to fill out the form to the best of your ability. So here we are measuring a Spinnaker, and we're going to measure the luff measurement. Then we're going to measure half the luff, and from luff to luff will give us the SHW, and then we're going to measure the foot. So how that all works is I'm going to run the tape measure down the luff here, being a symmetrical Spinnaker, and the luff is 9 metres exactly. I come up halfway, which will be 4.5 metres, and I mark the luff tape here at 4.5 metres. I then take the tape measure from side to side. It's about 200 mil down from the red tape, and that measurement there is 5.78. And I go down to the foot. The first job is to record the 5.78. So I'll write that down. And then the foot measurement is 5.16. And a 9 metre luff. So they're my 3 measurements I require to get the sail area. The sail area roughly would be 9 metres by 5.16 multiplied by 0.83 would give me the sail area.